Capricorn. This is April 1st, and I'm going to do a reading for you for the month of April. Well, that may last a little bit longer than only April. I'm just going to get rid of my watch because it's making a lot of noise whenever I touch the table. So I hope you can hear me. Just let me... Okay, that's better. I'm going to draw 5 cards. I'm going to make this short because, energy. Now, I'm doing this reading also when there's a new moon in Aries. Or when it just has passed already. Because it was very early this morning. Well, very early. For me, it's 7:30. It's very early. I am not a morning person any longer. Well, I'm not an evening or night person. I'm also not a real early morning person. Anyway, I'm going also to draw a card for you, for your energy. Now I'm going to pull one more because that one sort of really jumped, flew out, literally. And let me just put it like that and then see. I want you to remind you before I dive in that this is a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, general. General means that you may resonate with everything, you may not resonate with everything, only partially, or you may not resonate at all. If you don't resonate with this reading, then go and have a look at the reading for your rising sign or your personal moon sign, because you may resonate better with that. Now you can hear in my voice that I have a cold. I'm getting over it. It's no COVID, I think. I haven't done a self-test because I don't go anywhere, so really don't need to do that. Anyway, so resonate, take it with you. What doesn't resonate, leave it behind. Go and have a look at the other readings of moon sign or rising sign. Maybe you resonate better with that. And also, don't give away your agency, your power, your personal freedom, your personal free will to the cards, because the cards are just here to give you an additional help, some support, some direction, some orientation, but not to tell you this you have to do and you can't do anything else. That would take away your free choice, and that is not what the cards are here to do. And so I really would like you to know that. But let's dive in. I don't want to make this too long. So apart from these cards, I will be pulling a card from the Moonology card deck as well. So this one flew out, and that is that is usually the Wounded Warrior. Oh my God. It's starting already. The Wounded Warrior card. And, and a 5 of Wands. So they're really like, okay, I'm happy I pulled another card because, I feel this is the basis for this. There were, conflicts, arguments. You felt the need to stand your ground, to protect something, to defend your territory, to defend your turf, to defend your beliefs, your opinions, the decisions you were making in your life or you have been making in your life. There has been maybe some conflict, maybe with family members, maybe with your inner circle, maybe with people at work even. Some things that, people didn't agree with you. But now, this is the feeling you have. You have this feeling of, oh my God, I am tired. Because I had to, stand my ground and believe in what I believe and continue believing that what I was standing for was for me the right thing to stand for. For you, everybody has their own thing, yeah, and you should respect and other people's opinions. And maybe you were fighting to get that respect or maybe to be seen, but I feel it's more like you fighting off people disagreeing with you, and that has been like really taking the energy out of you. But this is behind you, or this will be behind you soon, this energy of having to constantly fight because you were standing for your values, your core values, and other people were not agreeing with it, and that has been exhausting. And it's been taking energy out of you, but you're still standing because this person is still standing. So you've overcome this, or you're going to overcome this soon. So this depends where you are, personal context. People in the cards, always personal context. So see where this is for you, where it's at for you. I'm going to just put it a little bit more. Maybe I need to do this. Yeah, I need to do that because otherwise I don't have space. So let's have a look at the other cards. We have the Page of Cups, which is beautiful because I think this is really beautiful and very important, this card. And I'm going to go into that first. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. These are beautiful cards, Capricorn. Eight of Pentacles, wow. And the King of Cups. These two cards for me are really like the end of April or even beginning of May, even the energy, well, it will start to come in April, but probably really getting into that groove after that new moon and solar eclipse we're going to have on the 30th of April, which is going to be in Taurus, and which is the start of a cycle of eclipses that are going to happen in Taurus and Scorpio. But I said that this one was a very important one. I feel this is really important because it gives you healing. It also gives you an element of surprise. There's something new that's going to happen to you, and it is the result of you standing your ground, adhering to your core beliefs, believing in what you stand for, what your core values say to you, and that you stand behind them. And because of that, something new, a new, maybe it's even new respect, respect from others. Maybe others look at you with new eyes. Also with a little bit of, okay, surprise eyes, like, really? Okay. I really start to see their point of view. That is from the point of view from others, maybe, that I'm saying this, but it's true, it's there, it's in the card. Now, on the other hand, for you, Page of Cups, there is something fresh coming into your life. This can be new people, this can be a new job offer, this can be a new business opportunity, this can be even a new home, something new, but there is the element of your heart, the element of emotion is involved in it. So it could be new people coming in as well, maybe you're connecting with a new group of people that adhere to those same core values. But there is also that, you find it a little bit surprising that now all of a sudden these show up, and probably that is because you have been, you are exhausted, but you have been doing this fighting for quite a while. And then now all of a sudden you see that there are like-minded people that are, they understand you. Let me say it like that. They understand you. They see why you are standing behind those core values, why those are important for you. And so there's something new coming in. I feel it's really deeply emotional. So let's see what that is for you. Now, I feel that here, with this Three of Pentacles, I feel it is about a new group of people you are going to recognize yourself in. You're going to feel at home in. Look at the building stones here, but there's many birds helping. So I feel that these are people that adhere to the same values, but they also help you. And you help them, and there is a mutual collaboration, a participation in life, in values, but also in doing things or in standing in life in similar ways. I'm not saying it has to be identical, but similar, or at least that ring a bell with your core values and with how you standing in life right now and who you have become right now. Because of course, this fighting of other people and overcoming these, standing your ground, that has brought you also a new perspective in life, a new way at seeing things, a new way of seeing things that is, looking at stuff in a different way, Yes, a thing that you probably hadn't expected from yourself. Now, again, there is this coming together of like-minded people. And together you can build a new community, with the values that are important to you, with your perspectives, your opinions. And it's probably important that you get that support and that you see that there are other people out there that really adhere to those values and that understand you and that respect you for who you are and not for who they want you to be. So I don't see this necessarily as a practical collaboration, but it can become that. They can contribute to your business. They can help you in your work situation. They can help you, or come together and make new friendships. There is that sense of belonging in this card, in this Three of Pentacles, even though this is not a Cups card. It's not so much an emotional card as it's a grounding card because it's the earth element of Pentacles. But still, I do see it like that. Because sometimes you need that grounding feeling in relationships as well. And you get that with these people, that you feel, okay, it's solid again. While here, with all this fire energy going on, you didn't feel that solid, most probably, Capricorn. Now we have another fire energy here, but also opportunities opening up. The world. This person, she's sitting on the roof looking at the moon, but also holding the world in her hand. And I feel with this new perspective, this new group of people, this new community, there are new opportunities going to open up for you. And you can start planning ahead. You can start looking ahead in the future with the support of this new community, with this new respect gained, with this new perspective gained. And it opens up a whole different path for you, a whole different way of being in the world for yourself, but also a whole different way of, seeing opportunities. Because maybe you have in the past been focused on certain opportunities and certain ways of life, parts of life that you thought were important to you, but that belonged to an old you, an old version of you. A version where, you were really sort of looking only at the air, at the ground and at the earth element of you and the structured element of you and that organizational aspect. And, you are ruled by Saturn. So sometimes Saturn can be a difficult place to be. And Saturn requires hard work and discipline. But I feel here with this new stance, everything is sort of like smoothing out a little bit and becoming easier, becoming more open. There's an openness to this Two of Wands card. And then I said these two cards here with the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, I feel these two cards are really how you're going to evolve along the month of April, but really into May, you're going to get these really under control because you are focusing on new things. With this new community of the Three of Pentacles, with this new perspective of the Ace of Cups, with this new openness that you have acquired and that you're now having sort of an open-mindedness as well, which Capricorn is difficult for you sometimes because you believe what you believe, yes? Now you're going to focus on this newness and these new elements. And you're going to really sort of incorporate them or try to incorporate them. At least work hard at incorporating them. But they are beautiful elements because look at these beautiful butterflies. Butterflies are symbols of transformation because the butterfly, when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, it dissolves into liquid mush only to come out like a butterfly, but with completely different DNA than the DNA from the caterpillar. And that is what's been happening to you. And now you're focusing on that new DNA, as it were. I mean, this is a metaphor, yeah? I'm not telling you that your literal body DNA is going to change, because that's not possible. But the way you look at things, the way you're standing in the world, that changes. And that is giving you a new perspective, new focus, also new joy, because these cards are joy. These colors are not cards. These colors are joyful. And then look at how solid you feel again. Because here, with this Nine of Wands, you felt a little bit like, oh my God, this is also hard. But here, with this King of Cups, I feel you feel like a rock again. You feel like you can take on the world again with your new way of being and your new values and your new perspectives. You have, you have conquered your emotions as well, because here, these two cards, the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands, these are emotionally turmoil. They are emotionally not easy cards. They're quite hard. But you have overcome them, because I'm saying that to you because of the Nine of Wands. But you are also getting out stronger at the other end. And with your focus on beautiful new things, there's a whole metamorphosis going on here. A metamorphose. It's really beautiful, Capricorn. So I feel that really this new moon, because I'm doing this reading on this new moon, is sort of this launch, this Page of Cups, this starting of that new, new earned respect, but also new perspective, new way of standing in the world and being in the world. And that will sort of culminate and start to really be ingrained and incorporated after that new moon in Taurus, which is another new moon, which is at the end of the month, because this month we have 2 new moons. Now, mind you, this new moon in Taurus at the end of the month, on April 30th, has a solar eclipse. So it's quite a powerful one as well. Eclipses are shaking up things, yes? So there's a new start in a material way, because Taurus is more about resources and values. There's a new start there, but it is reinforced by that eclipse. Now let's have a look which moon card comes out for you. I wonder. Sometimes they are really like, oh yes, and you recognize immediately what they want to say. I'll make some room for it. And then sometimes you have to really think, okay, what does this card mean here? So let's see what is happening for you. I think this is a reminder. It's the full moon in Leo, and it says, don't let pride get in your way. And I feel really, I'm going to hold it a bit further because I will re-edit this as well for TikTok. I'll always make snippets of these readings for TikTok. So for people who don't have a lot of time and who are on TikTok, but they can always watch the full reading, of course, here on YouTube. But then like this, I need to make it vertical, and so I need to re-edit it. Anyway, that's really of no concern to you, Capricorn, but just, yeah, that's me and my tech vibe going on. So don't be too proud when you see this new you arising. You may feel a little bit wonky, and that is also because of that exhaustion, also because some people will not understand it, that Five of Wands, but you'll find that new community. And don't be too proud to join that community and to let these people help you become more solid, help you become more solid like the King of Cups. So don't do that. Don't let pride get in your way. But sometimes there are more meanings in this card. So I'm going to just pull it out. It's the full moon in Leo. It's page 76. I always have to go and look at the pages here, which is sometimes annoying, but that's just what it is. So, okay. So I'm going to go to the additional meanings. Self-esteem is good. Vanity is not. So, Capricorn, be certain of your, who you are. And really, you are a survivor with this Nine of Wands. You've overcome this conflictuous feeling. But don't be cocky. That's what I would say. Also it says, and this is interesting, creative urges should be followed, works of magic. And I feel that is also in here, in that Three of Pentacles, coming together and creatively expressing yourself, but creatively building something. This Three of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles here. And then the other thing it also says is a friendship may be ending now. I feel that is in these cards. Some people do not belong to your inner circle anymore. They just don't understand you. They don't get you. They don't get the change, that metamorphosis that you're doing, that transformations that that's been going on within you. And that even surprises you. Look at the fish coming out of the cup. There is that surprise element, you are even surprised by your change. And some people will fall away, some friendships will fall away, and that just happens when you undergo big changes. I'm going to also read here that Leo energy is all about the heart, King of Cups. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent. But when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. And that deadlock was here. It was here. But you have overcome that. This is a sort of deadlock, when you have people opposing you, sometimes you may give in. And that could have been a deadlock, but you have overcome it. The full moon is also about letting go, so ending things, ending a certain cycle. So I think you have ended that cycle of, or you're going to end it soon anyway, here, of that conflict. And people, not seeing your new way of being. Anyway, Capricorn, that's your reading. I know it's short, but I want to keep them short. My energy is low. I know I've heard a lot of people say that their energy is low. So keeping these a little bit shorter, then at least, first of all, I don't bore you to death. Second of all, you don't need to put a lot of time in these readings. And as always, there's timestamps. Okay, Capricorn, that was your reading. If you liked it, give me a like, maybe share, maybe comment, maybe go over to TikTok because I do other readings. I do regular readings. There is, by the way, on TikTok, a reading for the new moon in Aries for you as well. So maybe check it out. And as always, speak to you soon and thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. The more you support me, the more I can grow this channel, the more readings I can continue giving you. Thank you for being here, Capricorn. Bye for now.